Hey guys. Okay, so hi TT. I am wonderful. I don't want to hug you right now because I need to go take a shower and I've been out here sweating. So I'll hug you later. And I'm holding the camera away from you so can't nobody see you. Okay. Hey, so I wanted to come and talk about what happened with Tina, and I'm not gonna have a back and forth with her. I'm not gonna go back and forth. In fact, I'm not going back and forth with any of these people. You know, they can go and do the crazy shit that they want to do, but the thing of it is that from the time Tina started calling me, I never did trust her. Not, not completely. You know what I'm saying? Like I trusted her as far as I could throw her. And the thing of it is that I let people know when I don't trust them. And this is why she was able to get me caught up in. And I knew, you know what? I knew she was doing that when she didn't play that recording. It was like, girl, you full of shit. I knew it then, and I was getting ready for her to act like a fucking silly ass. Because let me tell you what happened. She tried to make it seem like the other day on the phone that I was accusing her, saying that her and De Niro Red was together, or he wanted her or whatever. And actually, I told her the complete opposite. I told her that I still maintain what I said in the earlier videos that I made about Tina, that he was sneak dissing her, and so was Alexis. And I think, I don't know, but here's what I want to say is that where me and, you know, first of all, Tina would call me a lot. And there was a time when I even made a video and I was like, look, because she just kept throwing this situation up in my face and telling me about the blog talks and this and that and da 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 da. And, you know, there would be days when I would just want to ignore it and just make it go away. But she was clapping back too, and she know damn well she was. And then she said she gonna leave the blog talks up so it can show me embarrassing myself. It's like, girl, you know, you are one of those females that think that you gotta kick somebody down or down somebody or try to be above somebody to have, you know what I'm saying, just to be relevant. It's like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is, because you tried to make it seem like I was like, okay, this is what happened. First of all, I didn't trust Tina because she is the one that released De Niro Red's mugshots. She's the one during her show that blabbered out his real name. Okay, so that's number one thing that she did. And at the time, and I still, it ain't none of y'all business how I feel about De Niro Red. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it like that. For real. But it's always been my business, and Tina's a very nosy woman. You know, this is, in fact, this is why she befriended me, because she wanted to see, you know, what I was up to or whatever. And I don't think Mama Spiritually can trust her either, and I'm pretty sure that she won't. The conversation that me and her had the other day, I was not accusing, sorry, I wasn't accusing her of anything. In fact, I was telling her the truth about the situation, because I had a feeling that she was getting ready to go on back over there to Alexis, which she can. I hope she does. Her and Alexis should get along fine, because, you know, they both have this self-esteem issue or something. I have no idea, but she got really mad at me and she got upset and she said, oh, so you think that you're better than an escort? And I said, no, I don't. I'm just saying that I heard what the man said. And he just seems like the type of person, you know, that just wouldn't be into shit. Oh, he likes prostitutes, he likes this and he likes that. But where me and Tina first initially had our issue was when De Niro changed his phone number. And my number had changed that morning, and she was just like, give me your number. What's your number? Call me. Call me. I tried to call you this morning. And she was real, she had like a very accusing tone. And I ended up like telling her, like, I felt like I had to tell her, like, God, what are you tripping off of? I was like, if De Niro calls me, you think I don't trust you enough to tell you? And she was like, has he called you? She was just asking me over and over again, has he called me? And I was like, girl, why are you asking me these questions if you claim that you don't want to fuck with him? And so I figured she was asking for somebody else, maybe Alexis or maybe even Kat and Tiffany, because they all non-black chicks, and, you know, they just do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They have to feel validated First of all, Tina did almost the same thing that these women did, which was called me and said, oh, I'm over here fucking De Niro. And then they called right back and said, what are you talking about? I never said. It's like they're trying to play a mind game. It's like, girl, I've been 10 steps ahead of you. This is why I didn't tell Tina when I moved. Tina had no idea when I was on the road. She had no fucking idea. She didn't know till I got to Georgia. Because I never really trusted her. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I wouldn't have gave her my new number, but my number is going to change next week. So literally nobody will have my number, because I'm just going to be honest with you. I know how to get the people that I want to talk to. They're going to get my number. They'll know how to get my number. But it was just really snaky. Like the last show, she let that guy come dumper call him all kind of fags. And Tina did start that rumor about him doing coke. So I want to say this to De Niro, that I'm going to take down that video saying that you're a junkie and saying that you're a cokehead, even though I'm not okay with the things that you've been doing and the way you've been stabbing me in my back. But I would never, ever, ever want to put misinformation out there on anybody. And so if Tina was lying, which she probably was, about him being geeked up or on drugs or whatever, or on crack cocaine or whatever, I do apologize for repeating that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not apologizing because of what you think, because I feel like it's better for me to just walk away from this situation, period. You know what I'm saying? And just not let any of you know my business. Just like, Tina, I never planned on giving you my address. I never planned on meeting up with you. Like, I'm going to be living about 13 hours away from you. You know what I'm saying? And you tried to make it seem like, oh, I was her friend and she did this and she did that. And that's what you guys are trying to make it seem like. But Tina, no, you know what? I don't know what Mama's going to say about this. And it doesn't matter, because I know what happened between me and Tina, and so does she. And I'm just going to say, girl, grow the hell up, for real. You acted like I was confronting you because you got insulted or whatever, for whatever reason. Things that you're dealing within yourself has nothing to do with me. You know, you were the one that wanted to call Casa. You called her. It was like you bombarded me. It was like you called her on the three-way, like, I'm going to call Casa on the three-way. We're going to find out. I'm like, but I never asked you. Tina was more angry about De Niro's number changing than I was. She was real angry. She was like mad at it. And I was like, well, why are you angry? And I still don't know why she's so angry. She's been angry ever since my number changed and ever since De Niro's number changed. I don't even want to speculate as to why. I don't even care. But I do want to say this, that I'm not going to go back and forth with you, Tina. I'm not going to do it. I don't really feel like you're worth it at this point. And you can talk about me all you want, but you know that I would sit on the phone with you while that nigga called you fat bitches. And you know you're not happy in that relationship with that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just really messed up that you felt the need to like front on me like that, even though I told your ass. I actually apologized, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no beef with you, because me and her ended up fighting over De Niro, which was what I knew would happen. We ended up fighting over De Niro, and Tina's right. She doesn't want De Niro. She does not want to be with him. And the reason why is because she does have a man. And she's one of them type of women, obviously, which I kind of knew that she was, that gets validation from a black man dogging out a black woman. It gives her gratification. All that shit was fake. I don't believe that she really cares about Mama Spiritry. She was so fake with that. Mama, you fake, girl. And I let Mama Spiritry know, and she gonna judge the best way she sees fit. So I'm about to take a walk and get some exercise, obviously, with my son. And I'm just really glad that I don't have to sit up here and get phone calls, because De Niro knows, because I told De Niro that I got tired of her calling. Why does she have to call me every day? And why is she talking to me about escorting? Girl, I ain't about to be no damn escort. You think you all sexy and shit, and then she wants to talk about likes. It's like, but you put your ass in the camera. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You put your ass in the camera. No, I got like a few family members. I'm not looking for likes. Like, that validates you. I'm good. I don't have to do all that. Me and you are two different people, and even though I feel like spiritually I don't feel like you on my level for real, you know what I'm saying, just because of your behavior and the fact that you couldn't handle a conversation with another woman, you know. And she was really being hateful that day. Like, she was just like, He does want me. He does want me. He wanted to marry me. She was telling me he wanted to marry her. I said, Tina, I said, wasn't that for a TV show? Didn't you tell everybody that that was fake? Didn't you just go through 3 months of telling everybody it was fake, and now you're saying that he's gonna marry you? It's like, it's so weird. And I think that guy cum dumpster got in her head or something. She was like, it's my show, don't take over my show. It's like, yeah, but bitch, you kept interrupting me every time I talked. And I could have cussed your ass out on your own show, but I chose not to. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck about you, what you got to say about me. I don't give a fuck about any of what y'all have to say about me. I'm good. I'm good. She can say whatever the hell she wants to say about me, but the underlying fact is that she evidently got some kind of jealousy for me, because why she mad? Why you have to front me off and shit like that? And then it was like she wanted to be the first one to do it. It's like, girl, you sat on the phone and cried. You know what I'm saying? You was so in love with Alexis that you was sitting on the phone crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when Alexis put your ass on blast, you got mad. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. You one of them kind of people. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say everything Mike said about you was correct, but damn, like, you just really went off the fucking deep end with, like, the way you turned on me and shit. But I knew you would do that, though. I was prepared for that. I had no problem with it, girl. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but I'm good. I'm good, and you ain't gonna find out where I'm at. You don't know where I'm at. You're not gonna have my number. And Tina, I just never want to hear from you again. Okay? You can make blog talks and talk shit about me. I won't be listening to your show. In fact, I'm the one that bought entertainment to your show. You could barely talk when you first started your blog talk. And I gave you a little bit of encouragement and inspired you, and then you turned against me. But it's cool, because me and you could never be friends anyway. We can't be friends, and I never was interested in being long-term friends with you. You know what I'm saying? And I kept trying to figure out how to tell you that it's just not cool with me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me get my son. Talk to y'all later. Bye, Tina.